Greetings, Toriels and Dellas. This is Matt Patrick, and for this holiday gem, we're going to talk about the one person that we care the most: moms. Mother's Day is considered the most well-known holiday in the month of May. In terms of animation, there have been plenty of beloved anime moms we enjoy, from the caring and protective Elastigirl from The Incredibles, to the tough yet insightful Carol from OKKO, to the courageous Mrs. Brisby from The Secret of Nim, and many more. There have been a few Mother's Day specials, but they basically go out of their way of saying said character loved their mom. But there have been some non-Mother's Day specials about their moms that stand out extremely well. But believe it or not, finding the best Mother's Day special for this episode of the Holiday Gems was actually easy for me because I remember watching this one episode several times. I have to talk about it. Mother's Day, the second part of the 5th episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog that aired on December 17, 1999. Much like Ed and Eddie, I love watching Courage from the character to the episode to even some of the dark imageries. While there were some moments that were disturbing back then, and some of them still do, I still had a great time on how Courage would take down all the strange phenomenon in nowhere. But this is an episode that nobody really talked about all that much, not even the huge fans of the show. So, what kind of strange scenarios occurs in this episode? Well, let's take a look. The episode, of course, takes place on Mother's Day, and Muriel tells her husband, Eustace, to go see his mom. He doesn't want to go in alone, and Muriel doesn't want to come with him because she's not in good terms with his mom. That means Courage has to join Eustace, much to his dismay. As they drive on the road, Eustace tells Courage the plan. When they get to his mom's place, the cowardly dog must pretend to be Rabbit so Eustace can be a hero in his mom's eyes. And this plan leads to one of my favorite jokes in the episode.
That's the high side.
That's the best joke. They arrive at Ma Baggett's trailer, and she acts delighted towards Courage than she is to her own son. Courage forgot the plan, so Eustace tried to make it work, but it didn't. When they enter inside, Ma gives Courage some food despite not being hungry. Eustace's mom complains to her son on not feeding the dog, and she foresees that he also wants to eat. She gives him tiny pieces of bacon, but now she nags at him on not eating properly. Courage gave Eustace an idea to give his mom the gifts he brought along: flowers, chocolates, and a mirror. The first two did not please her, but Eustace finally made some progress with the mirror. While Courage finishes up the chocolates in pain, how is he not dead after eating all of it? Eustace's mom decided to do her makeup for a photo. Obviously, she gets a picture of her and Courage. As she walks away for a minute, Eustace encourages Courage to take a picture of him and his mom. However, the camera starts flashing and gave both of them a seizure. Ma returned and gave the dog a giant teddy bear, and Eustace complained that he never gets presents from her. She responds by surprising and scaring him and Courage with the scary mask Eustace used to scare Courage in the show. And I don't know why, something about scaring Eustace with that mask feels so satisfying. His mom then insulted Eustace that he's not a man. In retaliation, he challenged his mom to an arm wrestle. They seem neck and neck, but Mom might have the upper hand, so Eustace gets Courage to do something and help him win. He picks up the flowers, which made Ma release a powerful sneeze. Although there was no confirmation on who exactly won, the sneeze causes Ma's hair to fall off of her. She cries of feeling ugly, and Eustace feels extremely sorry for her. She asks his son, how could he love a mom with no hair? But Eustace says she always looked good to him, and they both have a laugh. In the end, the two boys return home with Eustace acting grumpy as if nothing important happened. Muriel asks what they all did. Courage shows a group photo of Eustace and his mom feeling happy, and Courage wears her wig in fear. The special is mostly pretty good, but there's actually more to it than just a Mother's Day episode, because it strongly reflects on the show and characters. This is one of the few episodes from the show where no supernatural activities are involved. No monsters, aliens, strange phenomenons, unprecedented crises, not even a villainous scheme. It's just about Eustace trying to earn his mother's love. Although Courage the Cowardly Dog is known to be a dark cartoon, there have been some light episodes even with some of the monsters he faced, like a fox with sunglasses, a food fight with Bigfoot, and play rock and sock and robots with the Duck Brothers. So Courage can still be a funny cartoon with or without the dark imageries. With the episode Mother's Day, Ma Bagge is not the best mom in animation, but she is still a memorable character in the series. She was voiced by Billy Lou Watt, who actually made a name for herself in English voice dubbing for anime like Kim of the White Lion, and she was also the English voice of Astro Boy in the 1960s version. And Courage the Cowardly Dog would be her last acting role before she died. But back onto Eustace's mom, what makes her an enjoyable character is that she acts exactly how Eustace does. In the show, Eustace always calls Courage a stupid dog, and she always calls her own son a stupid boy.
Stupid dog? You made me look bad.
Eustace, you stupid boy!
She has a bit of a greedy side for money, as well as being antagonistic, which in the later episodes, she would become one of the main villains in the series. On top of that, her hate relationship with Eustace is the reason why her son ended up this way as a selfish farmer. Unlike most of the episode where you want to see Eustace get a taste of his own medicine for his rotten behavior, the Mother's Day episode makes you want to see Eustace achieve his goal on having his mom love him. And you can tell he's trying his best to talk to her or express how he feels. He's not doing it for money or one up to her or anyone in his family, he wants to be given a chance. As much as Courage is given the most attention to Ma, he still plays a role in the episode because he does have plans to help Eustace win his mom. Which is an interesting contrast because Courage loves his owner Muriel like a mom, and Eustace wants to show how much he cares about his mom and not live in the shadows. The Bag family aren't really the perfect family or have the best connection with each other, but you do understand why they are like this or act this way. But in the end, they do eventually find a way to reach a compromise to show their love. As a whole, this Mother's Day special is still a perfect Courage episode. It has funny jokes, nice visual and backgrounds, and good heart involving the mother and son relationship. I highly recommend you go check this anime Mother's Day special out. If you're still a huge Courage fan, this is an episode worth watching again. It's not a dark and twisted tale, but it's a special that's brave enough to show some love. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it 10 giant teddy bears. I'm Matt Harpatrick. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have some happy plums. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe me for a new review and other project every week. I'll see you soon.